Happy Father's Day and welcome back to my weekly Windows of Wisdom, week 25. Saying to be perfectly honest suggests that you regularly miscommunicate the truth with intent. This quote has a very unlikely connection to Father's Day. Let's take a walk down memory lane to the very first president of the United States, George Washington, who was anointed the title Father of our country. Well, coincidentally, old George is also linked with the historic statement, "I cannot tell a lie," referencing what 6-year-old little Georgie told his father when he chopped down that cherry tree. As it turns out, there is absolutely no evidence that this incident actually occurred, but was created in a book published in the 1800s to promote George as a role model in the life and memorable actions of George Washington. So, isn't it ironic that it has technically been a lie used to illustrate the virtues of telling the truth about the father of our country? Now, when someone says to be perfectly honest, does this mean that up to this point they haven't been? Probably not, but it does give me pause. George's fabricated story was told with the intent to miscommunicate the truth for the sole purpose of having George Washington, the father of our country, shape the moral values of our nation. Imagine that. For the most part, I truly don't believe that when people say to be perfectly honest, they regularly lie with intent to distort the truth. But why say it then? Should you really trust a person that often says to be perfectly honest? What expressions could be used in his place? Well, I researched this. Well, if you could call asking Alexa real research, then I found that there are at least 60 other ways to transition to a statement that you want to be impactful. Like, actually, or frankly, or in all fairness. But hey, I'm not going to list them all, of course. I'm just going to hope that you'll think twice before using the phrase to be perfectly honest. And then make a point to check others by saying, oh, does this mean you've been less than honest up to this point? Know your audience. Because if you don't have a trusting, meaningful relationship with this person, they could actually take offense. I also challenge you to research quotes on honesty because they are plentiful and for the most part are profound. Maybe one day mine will be at the top of the list, or at least, to be perfectly honest, on the list. Happy Father's Day.